Walk into almost any sneaker store today, and the story is always the same. Nike owns one wall, Adidas owns another, and somewhere in between sits a display case treating ordinary sneakers like museum artifacts. Most shoppers never look beyond those logos. That's exactly why they keep missing some of the best footwear deals on the market. Hidden beneath the hype are brands with decades of history, better materials, and surprisingly, fair prices. Some built their reputations long before sneaker culture became an industry. Others quietly kept improving while everybody else chased trends. Today, we're counting down 5 ignored sneaker brands that deserve far more attention than they get. Number 5, K-Swiss Classic. VN. Most people know K-Swiss exists, that's not the problem. The problem is that almost nobody actually stops to consider what they're getting. The average shopper walks straight past a K-Swiss shelf and heads toward an Air Force One or Stan Smith, even though all 3 shoes are trying to solve the exact same problem. They want a clean, versatile sneaker that works with almost everything in your wardrobe. K-Swiss just happens to do it without charging extra for cultural relevance. The classic VN has been around long enough to watch entire sneaker trends rise and collapse. The full leather upper, signature 5 stripes, and D-ring lacing system create a design that feels distinct without looking loud. Unlike many modern sneakers chasing oversized proportions or aggressive branding, this shoe stays remarkably disciplined. It knows exactly what it is and never tries too hard to impress you. Then comes the part nobody talks about. A pair usually lands around $75. That's less than many people spend on a basic Nike lifestyle shoe. Meanwhile, luxury brands continue selling nearly identical white leather silhouettes for $300, $400, even $500. Remove the logo and most people would struggle to tell them apart. K-Swiss isn't ignored because it lacks quality. It's ignored because it solved the clean white sneaker formula decades ago and never felt the need to reinvent it every 6 months. Number 4. Gola Harrier. Imagine if somebody took the best parts of vintage British sportswear, old football terraces, and 70s running culture, then condensed everything into one sneaker. That's essentially the Gola Harrier. Yet despite decades of history, most sneaker buyers outside the United Kingdom barely know the brand exists. They chase Sambas, Gazelles, and Spectrals, while Gola quietly keeps producing some of the most wearable retro sneakers on the market. The Harrier's appeal starts with simplicity. Soft suede wraps around the upper, while the streamlined shape keeps everything elegant and understated. There is no exaggerated cushioning, no futuristic paneling, and no attempt to look like a spaceship from the year 2050. Instead, it leans into timeless design. Put it beside a pair of tailored trousers, straight-leg denim, or relaxed chinos, and it immediately looks at home. Pricing makes the story even more interesting. Most Harrier models sit around 85 pounds. That's comfortably below many of the trendy retro sneakers dominating social media feeds. Yet when viewed side by side, the difference in quality often feels far smaller than the difference in height. What makes Gola fascinating is how easily it could be mistaken for the next big trend if the branding changed. If one of the major athletic companies released this exact silhouette tomorrow, sneaker influencers would spend months calling it essential. Instead, it remains one of menswear's best-kept secrets, quietly rewarding the people willing to look beyond familiar logos. If you enjoy discovering brands that deliver more value than hype, you're going to love what's coming next. Number 3. Diadora Magic Basket. Italy has given the world sports cars, luxury tailoring, and some of the finest leather craftsmanship on the planet. Yet when people discuss sneakers, Diadora rarely enters the conversation. That's strange because this company has been building athletic footwear for generations. Even stranger, one of its best models delivers the retro basketball aesthetic people constantly chase from bigger brands, often for significantly less money. The Magic Basket looks like it stepped directly out of a golden era of basketball. High-quality leather, vintage proportions, and old-school court styling combine to create something that feels authentic rather than manufactured by a trend forecasting committee. While many modern releases borrow heavily from 80s basketball design, Diadora actually lived through that era and helped shape it. The numbers make the value proposition difficult to ignore. Retail pricing often sits around $115. During promotions, pairs can drop into the $50 to $60 range. That's where things become almost ridiculous. You're getting genuine heritage, premium materials, and distinctive styling for less than many mass-produced lifestyle sneakers from larger competitors. What really separates the Magic Basket is character. It doesn't feel like a shoe created by marketing executives studying social media engagement metrics. It feels like a product built by people who genuinely appreciate footwear. Every panel, stitch, and proportion reflects that philosophy. Diadora isn't lacking credibility, it's lacking attention. And in today's sneaker market, those are two very different things. Number 2, Karhu Fusion 2.0. Long before chunky retro runners became fashionable, a small Finnish company was already experimenting with layered uppers, advanced cushioning concepts, and comfort-focused design. That company was Karhu. While bigger brands spent decades building global empires, Karhu quietly refined its approach and developed one of the most underrated sneaker catalogs in the industry. The Fusion 2.0 perfectly captures what makes the brand special. Rich suede overlays blend with breathable mesh panels to create a sneaker that looks premium from every angle. The proportions feel substantial without becoming bulky. It carries that expensive, carefully designed appearance many people seek in high-end lifestyle runners, yet it rarely appears on mainstream sneaker lists. Price initially catches some buyers off guard. Depending on the colorway, most pairs hover around 120 to 150 euros. That's more than some shoes on this countdown. But context matters. Premium New Balance models often climb higher. Designer runners regularly double or triple that figure. Suddenly, Karhu starts looking remarkably reasonable. Comfort is where the Fusion 2.0 truly earns its reputation. The shoe feels engineered for actual daily wear rather than occasional Instagram photos. Long walks, commutes, travel days, and weekends on your feet become noticeably easier. Karhu occupies a strange place in the market. It delivers the quality, materials, and comfort people associate with premium sneakers, yet somehow remains hidden from much of the sneaker-buying public. That anonymity might be its greatest advantage. Number 1. Novesta Star. Master, most canvas sneakers follow the same formula. Thin upper, rubber sole, recognizable logo, and a promise of timeless style. Novesta looked at that formula and decided it wasn't enough. Instead of building another disposable sneaker designed to be replaced every year, this Slovakian company focused on durability, craftsmanship, and honesty. The result is the Starmaster, arguably one of the most overlooked sneakers available today. The first thing you notice is the sole. Thick, natural rubber wraps around the base with a distinctive texture that immediately separates it from mainstream canvas footwear. The construction feels substantial in your hands. There is a sense that real manufacturing effort went into every pair rather than simply meeting a production quota. Then, there is the aesthetic. The Starmaster somehow manages to look rugged and refined at the same time. It works with jeans, workwear, relaxed tailoring, and casual summer outfits. The slightly imperfect character becomes part of the appeal. Every pair feels like it has a story before you've even worn it. At roughly $110, it costs more than basic canvas options. Yet compare that figure to many designer sneakers charging several $100s for less originality, and the value becomes obvious. Even classic alternatives often fail to deliver the same level of distinctiveness. The reason Novesta takes the top spot is simple. It represents everything an ignored sneaker brand should be. Strong history, honest pricing, quality construction, and a product that stands on its own merits. In a market obsessed with visibility, Novesta proves that sometimes the best sneakers are the ones nobody is talking about. Now, for the fun part, these aren't entire forgotten brands. They're specific sneakers hiding inside familiar companies, quietly delivering ridiculous value while everybody chases the models, getting all the attention. Number 3. Vans. Sport Low, everybody knows the old school. That's exactly why the Sport Low gets overlooked. Walk into a sneaker store and most shoppers head straight toward the familiar side stripe they've seen for years. Meanwhile, another Vans silhouette sits a few feet away, offering nearly the same versatility with a fresher personality. The Sport Low feels like discovering a great song from a band you thought you already knew. The design pulls from Vans' archive and strips things back to a cleaner, more athletic shape. The proportions feel lighter than an old school, while the V-shaped side stripe gives the shoe its own identity. It carries that effortless California skate energy without looking like you're wearing the same sneaker as half the people in the room. Then comes the price tag. Retail sits around $70, but sales regularly push pairs down toward $50. That's the cost of a dinner date in many cities. For that money, you're getting a sneaker that works with cargos, shorts, denim, and casual tailoring while still feeling distinct enough to attract compliments from people who actually notice footwear. The best part is that nobody expects it. Most people recognize Vans instantly, yet many cannot identify the model. That creates the sweet spot every hidden gem aims for. Familiar enough to feel timeless, uncommon enough to feel personal. The Sport Low isn't competing with the old school, it's quietly waiting for people willing to look one shelf further. Number 2, Puma Palermo. Leather sneaker trends move in strange cycles. One day, nobody wants slim sneakers. The next day, everyone is desperately searching for low-profile terrace shoes inspired by football culture. That's exactly where the Puma Palermo finds itself today. It exists in the same universe as the Samba and Gazelle, but somehow escaped becoming a victim of its own popularity. The Palermo originally appeared in the early 1980s and carried the relaxed confidence of European terrace style. Decades later, the formula still works. The streamlined silhouette, gum sole, leather upper, and subtle gold branding create a shoe that feels effortlessly stylish without trying to dominate an outfit. Instead of becoming the centerpiece, it improves everything around it. Pricing makes the value impossible to ignore. Most Palermo leather pairs land somewhere between $85 and $95. That's often less than the cost of trendier alternatives. You're essentially getting front-row access to one of the hottest sneaker categories without paying the popularity surcharge attached to bigger names. What elevates the Palermo is balance. Some retro sneakers lean too heavily into nostalgia. Others chase modern trends so aggressively they lose their identity. The Palermo somehow sits comfortably in the middle. It feels current while still honoring its roots. If the Samba represents the shoe everybody bought, the Palermo feels like the one purchased by someone who did their homework first. That distinction alone makes it one of the smartest hidden buys available today. Number 1. Asics. Japan's. Ask most people what Asics makes, and you'll hear the same answer. Running shoes, performance footwear, marathon gear, very few immediately think about casual, everyday sneakers. That's precisely why the Japan S has become one of the most underrated bargains hiding in plain sight. It benefits from ASIC's comfort expertise while avoiding the hype inflation attached to bigger lifestyle categories. The design traces its roots back to vintage basketball footwear from the early 80s. Clean paneling, simple branding, and classic proportions give it a timeless appearance that works almost anywhere. Unlike many retro court sneakers that try to recreate the past stitch for stitch, the Japan S feels refined. It keeps the heritage while removing unnecessary bulk. The numbers tell an even better story. Retail pricing generally falls between $75 and $85, while discounts can occasionally drive pairs below $60. Sometimes they even dip under $40 during major sales. That's remarkable when you consider how many competing court sneakers comfortably sit above $100 before taxes. What separates the Japan S from countless alternatives is ease. There is no learning curve, no special styling formula, no need to build an entire wardrobe around it. Put it on and it simply works. White pairs look sharp with denim, neutral colors blend into almost any casual outfit. The Japan S proves that great sneaker value doesn't always come from obscure brands. Sometimes it's hiding inside a company everybody recognizes, but nobody thinks to check. The sneaker industry wants you chasing logos. The smartest buyers chase value. Which underrated sneaker deserves more attention than it gets? Drop it in the comments, hit like if you discovered a new favorite today, and subscribe for more hidden fashion gems before everyone else finds them.